An impossible 16 win streak is not that obviously amazing. A win streak. A 25 win streak? That's pathetic. Okay. I get it. You guys don't think I'm the best player in the game. But to prove to you guys that I at least have some skill, today I challenge myself to a perfect game in just 24 hours. A game in which I get all finals and all beds in just one game. And the time starts now. For my first game, I just wanted to see how difficult this challenge would actually be. I went into this game completely without a plan. All I knew is that I needed a map on which I could traverse the map as quickly as possible, which is why I chose the map Snails. The gen is quite fast and the first rush immediately forces you to go to mid, so if I was fast enough, I'd be able to get people's first rush before them, and that's the hardest part about this challenge. It's not winning the game and beating everyone, it's trying to make sure other people don't get their first rush before you do. And so, game 1 went well, maybe even too well. I mean, we got so far, I genuinely thought I was going to do this first try. I managed to get everyone's first rush and no other beds except for mine were broken. All I had to do was eliminate everyone one by one, which went well until... It didn't. Yeah, that sucked. But this game gave me hope. A lot of it. I seriously thought I was going to be able to do this challenge quite fast. But I couldn't have been more wrong. Because I did not even manage to get close in the next few games. Every single time someone would get their first rush before I could do anything. I kept trying, but every single time someone would break a bed before me. I thought that maybe the strategy just wasn't right. Maybe I chose the wrong map. My thought process was like this. If a first rush isn't too obvious, then maybe some people would just wait before rushing, giving me the time to rush them. And seeing as Snails wasn't working for me for quite a while, I decided to give some other maps a try. One of them being Cascade, a rather big map, with which I thought that people would maybe take a while before rushing. But that was once again proven wrong. I mean, it just didn't seem possible anymore. Despite this, I decided I was just gonna keep going. And I mean, seriously, the more I was playing, the better I was getting. However, despite me getting better every single game, it just wasn't happening. I spent hours on this, and because of the name obfuscation that Hypixel added, it's impossible to see who's gonna be in your game. And it only takes one sweat to take out one other team and the whole challenge is already done. So it just wasn't gonna happen. So I went to YouTube and I wanted to see what all these other YouTubers did to get this. And I noticed something very specific. Almost all of them were playing on a very low star account. And what that means is that they're also playing against very low star accounts, because Hypixel has skill-based matchmaking under around 15 to 50 stars. So that's what I did. I decided I was going to play on this very old account that I hadn't used since 2021 or something. And I mean, it took a while to get to this decision because the FKDR on this account is quite high and I did not want to ruin it. But after thinking about it for quite some time, I just thought it doesn't matter. I haven't played on this account in so long. What could go wrong? If I lose the FKDR, it doesn't matter. So I went into my first game, which went about as well as you'd imagine. I mean, it's just Hypixel in a nutshell, isn't it? I probably could have won that if I played it a little bit smarter, but I mean, I was not in the mood for that. The second game, however, went a lot better, as I was taking out everyone with ease. This was also when I found the map Apollo as a very viable option for this challenge. I had previously avoided this map because there usually were a lot of sweats on it. But on this account, no one was a sweat. No one really knew how to play this game. So it was a great map to rush everyone's first rushes before they could do anything about it. Sadly though, even though it was going really well this game, I just barely missed the goal of 7 beds and 7 finals. But I knew this was the map to do it on. And I mean, yeah, you can really hear my disappointment here. Oh, so close. This hurt so much because I lost the challenge in this game to White. And he was a player that couldn't even touch me when I fought him. So that one just really hurt. I really tried to keep this momentum going and I queued Apollo a couple of more times that day, but I mean, it just really wasn't happening for me that day. So I decided I was just gonna go to sleep and wake up early in the morning to try it once more again. First Apollo of the day. I'm incredibly sick, but I'm just praying, dude. I mean, it didn't look like I was motivated, but I promise you, I was ready to do it. For this game, I chose a little bit of a different tactic. Instead of going for my first rush, I did something very illegal because I went for my side rush, which is something you should not do in the map Apollo. But for this challenge, I felt like it was necessary. I sadly wasn't able to kill green immediately, but when I was respawning, I saw gray inking red, and that was not a good sign.
Great, please don't.
I knew that for this game to amount to anything, red had to get rid of gray. And while I was getting rid of green, this happened.
Please, red, kill him. No, that's bad gone.
I genuinely thought it was over. But somehow, red managed to turn it around and get gray from me, which gave me just that little bit of time to go get them.
It's so possible. It's so possible.
So, I quickly skipped blue so I could easily get rid of gray. And even though my bed broke, I really wasn't too worried.
Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine.
Until I saw that blue was rushing red, which meant that I needed to go for them instead of pink and white, which meant that they could still take out each other. Luckily, taking out red's bed wasn't too difficult, but I mean, I'm telling you, I was stressing. And in this fight, I nearly threw all of it away. No. But through some miracle, I managed to kill him without getting hit myself.
Okay.
I mean, that was just way too close for comfort. But I was running late because all the fighting was now happening on the other side of the map. Aqua was going for white, pink was fighting white, white's bed was open for some reason, so I had to act fast. And that's exactly what I did. I quickly took out white because blue was already on his way to pink. Luckily, I was able to fireball him off, which gave me a pretty easy kill on pink. Which is when I knew that I had one job to do.
Okay, if I don't die, it's possible.
So after taking out pink, I went to aqua, and I just kept that one phrase in my head: if I don't die, it's possible. But I mean, I was stressing. Like, I know it looks like it was easy, but I'm telling you, it really wasn't. I mean, I was so scared to lose this. Instead of going for blue immediately, I went to mid first. And when I then saw blue in mid, I knew it was my time to shine. I went to blue and I got his bed, which left it to a 1v1 to end this challenge. And well, I'll just let you guys watch the end of this.
Oh my god, did I get the final?
Yes! Yes! I just did it! I just did it! No way! No way, I just did that. And there you have it. Yeah, I was really happy because, oh, this took me so long. We ended off with the timer just 4 hours before the end of the 24 hours. And I mean, this was a journey, dude. Thank you guys so much for watching. And wait, before you click off, join my Discord and maybe subscribe. Thank you guys.